Welcome to the podcast. My name is Sage Evolution. You should know that by now, even by clicking on this video. I'm gonna be that guy. That YouTuber. You nervous?
Yes.
So this is the start of my podcast. I've been wanting to start a podcast for a while. Just conversation. I love talking. I love being able to talk to people, communicate with people, and I thought it'd be nice for my first guest on the show, on my show. Ooh, I'm just kidding. To actually be my wife, Yasmin.
Hi.
I'll add an applause after. So, getting down to it, a podcast is pretty much just conversation. If you could keep a conversation going, that's great. If you can't keep a conversation going, then I don't know what you're doing here.
So much pressure.
So, don't fuck up. I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. My wife. So are you feeling nervous?
Yeah, a little. I'm a little nervous, but I think we'll be okay.
Okay.
You're pretty good at talking. A lot.
All right. So this is actually kind of reminiscent of when we first started.
No, we ain't talking about
We're not talking about
No,
that?
we are not talking
Why? We could discontinue the channel. It's fine.
Just 100 subscribers, that's it.
So a couple of years back, we started a couples channel, and I know a lot of people probably already know this by now. Probably know this by now, that we had a couples channel, and a lot of our close friends probably know that we had a couples channel. But some of the stuff I kind of got when I got into the couples channel was editing and kind of having to put clips together, how to splice audio, and I think a lot of that is reminiscent of what I'm doing now. So it kind of transferred over, and it kind of helped a lot with talking and kind of being able to stand in front of the camera. Because when we first started, it was bad. It was very cringy. It was very bad.
I think it's still kind of cringy. Like, if you look and you watch the videos, you're just kind of like, ugh.
Yeah.
Like, well, maybe because it's just us, you
Yeah.
know? So, like, watching ourselves is kind of like,
True.
ugh.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It could be different for
I
everyone.
mean, we had a lot of people enjoy it. Some people.
I mean, 100 subscribers.
I was like more than usual, but what's it called? Yeah. So I think going from the YouTube content family craze thing that was happening back then to just kind of a solo podcast and / gaming channel, subscribe. It kind of really helped with what?
I just yawned. I'm so sorry.
No, it's
I'm like, this is fucking boring.
it's
I'm just
fine.
I'm kidding. You can cut that out.
No, I know. I'm not cutting that
Cut
out.
it out from when I
I'm not
started
cutting
yawning.
that out. I'm making you look like the monster. I'm just kidding. No, but right off the bat, I mean, I was gonna say something.
Oh no, just don't.
Well, you're in school, so
Mhm.
how's school going for you?
It's a lot. I definitely love nursing. Like, I think that's something I'm still really passionate about, even
Right,
though it's
yeah.
so stressful. And
Oh,
there's
yeah.
just a lot of hard work that comes into it that people don't like realize. And I don't know. I just think I think my worst fear right now, just like being in nursing school, is when I do become a nurse, just like lawsuits and
Right.
like because I never realized
Mhm.
how much nurses really take shit. Like
That's
they
true.
really they either one have to suck it up and take it, or two they just gotta they gotta fight it. And it's
Right.
hard though when you do fight it, because then it comes to legal reasons and stuff, and it's just a whole thing. I think nursing, don't be in it for the money, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, if you're in it just for the money, it's not worth it, you
Yeah.
know. But if it's something that you really love and you're really passionate about, depending on what specialty I guess you can say
Yeah.
that you're in, then it's completely
Oh, yeah.
it's
No.
a different world.
Yeah, understandable. I mean, especially with legal trouble. Yeah, Lord knows, especially with legal stuff, and that's a tough field to get into. But it's an easy. It's not easy. Whoa, no. I'm not saying it's easy. I'm saying it not easy. I'm saying that it's very. They're looking for people right now.
Yeah.
Very
yeah.
it's a must need field right now.
Yes, I agree
Okay.
100%.
That's where I was going.
But it is a must need field.
But it ain't for everyone.
That too. And it's just, at the end of the day, you can't be a nurse without a nursing degree. It's literally impossible. You cannot do it.
Yeah.
That's just because of all of the learning that you have to do, because I mean, you can take biology, you can take human anatomy, physiology, but at the end of the day, when you're taking those classes, it's not very specific
Yeah.
to what like it's not like it doesn't have like an exemplar to it, if that makes sense.
Right.
So like learning about anatomy, about the heart, in anatomy and physiology, like basic 101 that you would take in a community college, they don't go in depth as much as you would if you were in nursing school, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And so I think you should just disconnect.
Yeah, I
Can
don't know
you?
what the fuck is going on with this shit. I don't know why it keeps disconnecting and all that weird. Oh, yeah. Do your thing, girl. Aye. Okay, I'm gonna do all this. Aye.
Sheesh, caught that shit.
You did actually. That was a really good catch.
Thanks, I make good
Oh my
catches.
god. Yeah.
Don't move the table.
Oh yeah. So getting back into it, I think with the whole nursing field, like.
Oh, what
Oh,
my
yeah,
point?
yeah,
My
yeah.
point of what I was trying to say was,
Sorry.
yes, they are always looking for people, but at the end of the day, it's getting into nursing school is what's holding people back. Like, it's so hard and very, very competitive because, like you said, like everyone needs a nurse. Like, at the end of the day, when you're in a hospital, you can
Yeah.
have doctors, you can have physicians, you can have, but at the end of the day, if you don't have any nurses, the hospital isn't running. Like, nurses literally do it all. We are the heart of the
You
hospital.
hear that,
like,
doctors? Go fuck yourself.
No. Like, obviously, we need the doctors, but, like...
Yeah, no, I understand. I mean, it sounds like you have a lot of love for it, and you're very, what's it called? You're kind of very into it. Like, I could see you wanting to be it, so you're very hungry with it. You know what I mean?
Rawr.
Okay, yeah.
I'm just kidding.
No, I'm keeping that. Fuck that. I'm keeping that.
Okay.
No, but that's good. I mean, I think if you're going for something you really want to do and you really love doing, you should definitely feel that type of way. And you feel so. The way you feel about that inspires me to be something more. You know, you're putting your left foot in, and so you're going up this staircase. But you know, and when you do shit like that, and I have my boy, at work, shout out to him, he's doing the same thing too. He kind of like he has something personally that he wants to do, and he kind of starts moving in that direction, and it's as it starts to grow, it kind of inspires me as well. So I actually really like that you're like super into fucking school and all that. It's kind of dope.
Cool. Thanks.
So hot. No, but what's it called? What's another topic? How's your dog?
My Doge is
He's asleep.
at the window.
Yeah, at the window.
Right there.
No, Monty. Monty's birthday actually just passed. I don't. What is he, like 5? 5?
Yeah, I think so.
5 years old.
I don't know. If you go back to our YouTube video, I'm just
Oh yeah, yeah.
kidding,
No, the cooking one, where we make the tacos and the shells. It's the video we first introduced Monty, actually.
Yeah.
Fun fact for all you
OGs.
OG Steven and Yazzers.
Oh God.
No, but
Yeah.
so how do you feel about me with the whole podcast and YouTube thing? I'm kind of getting back into it.
Yeah, I think honestly, like anyone who has passion for something, you know, like at the end of the day, it's just you just have to do it. Like you can talk about it, you can have all these ideas, but at the end of the day, if you're not doing it, it's not.
Right.
And like you putting yourself out there is really, I think, really inspiring for other people too, because I mean, at the end of the day, like it's, let's be honest, it's embarrassing, and it's like for a first timer just to like put yourself in front of the camera, like it's just really like intense, I guess you can say. So just like you, and you're very like charismatic and very talkative.
Please.
That
I'm just kidding.
you're very talkative to the point where like podcasting honestly would just be an easy breeze, but you doing a podcast with like video, that's just like a step up.
Yeah.
Because at the end, because nobody really starts with podcasting via video. Like they always just do it via mic because it's easier, you know. All you're talking to people obviously, but like you're not seeing yourself, so you're kind of just flowing on your own,
Mm-hmm.
you know. And I think with you, that's just easy sailing.
Yeah.
Like, just flow of talking.
And the whole reason why I decided to do the first podcast with the video is not only because I wanted to kind of show off and all that. Like I just wanted to put myself out there. But I think I'm so used to kind of streaming, twitch.com/Sage Evolution. That I'm so used to streaming and all that I kind of already am thinking, okay, there's gonna be a camera in my face while I'm fucking doing this, so might as well get comfortable and do it. So now the first step is already like I'm already clear to the first step, like the voice, the audio, and all that. And I think with adding video to the same mix, I think I'm just growing my comfort for being in front of a camera.
Yeah.
And I appreciate the compliments. I am rather handsome too.
Oh my god.
No, but going back to the charismatic thing, yeah, I've always been told. I think anyone who knows me has already known that I've been told thousands of times, you should be a comedian, you should do this, you should. And I don't know. I do find myself funny, and I do like cracking jokes and all that, but
you funny? What?
Oh my. On my own podcast? No, and I guess this is the first step. I can't see myself as a stand-up comedian in a weird way.
Yeah. Why?
I don't know. I think
just like nerves or what?
I think nerves too, yes, but I think also the crowd.
It's the nerves.
Yeah, but no,
an audience
with
that you see, not in front of a camera.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck how you guys look. I can't see you, so I'm like, cool. But if I know you in real life, I'm like thinking in my head, oh shit, he watched me, and now I'm like, how did he watch me?
Why is he looking?
Yeah,
at me like that?
So like when I'm laughing, does he
Was it not funny?
When I laugh, does he go? Like,
that's all right.
Yeah, like
you can tell.
Exactly. So like in the face of a crowd, I could see people go, or. So it's like,
you don't like that?
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, why'd you do that? Like I feel like I would call someone out right there after I get done with the joke. You seem not to like that joke. What happened? Like then it goes into a whole. I say something that could ruin my career, and nowadays everything can, so I gotta be careful.
Yeah, and like I said earlier, that's why it's so like, it's brave of you to do something like this, because I mean, either people are gonna like what you say or people aren't. You know, at the end of the day, there's gonna be a lot of people who aren't gonna like what you say.
God, you're so attractive. Sorry.
Excuse me?
You're so attractive. Sorry.
There's gonna be people who don't like what you say, but at the end of the day, if you're having fun and if you're having a great time talking to yourself, talking to your friends, talking to other people, like.
Yeah, so I don't know, stand up. That's stand up comedy for you.
Yeah. But yeah, so I have a question for you.
Shoot.
Mr. Hose. First of all,
Mr. Hose, thank you.
I'm so sorry. I don't know.
I told y'all.
I'm kidding.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so my question. What was my question?
Is it the one I asked you earlier?
No. It wasn't that. So, okay, my question. Well, first of all, thank you for, having me as your first guest on your podcast.
Applause.
And so my question, how's married life for you? Like, what do you think of it? What's the big deal? Like, why?
What's the bee's knees about it?
What do you feel is different in a marriage than when we were just together as a couple?
Yeah, I was just gonna ask you what your favorite Pokemon was. I didn't know we were gonna.
Blastoise.
Okay. No, I mean marriage is great. I mean I'm super ecstatic when we first got together and all that. When we came back from Hawaii, as I guess you could say, engaged, like a year ago, almost a year, or a little bit over a year ago, huh? Yeah, because it happened in
I think June. July.
You're welcome. No, I think when it came to marriage, I knew I was ready, but I think going through the hurdles I had to go through, and if you know me personally, I've already told you the story like 1,000 times because I love the story. But having to go through those hurdles before getting to Hawaii, I think was very motivational. Having to knock out a week by week kind of have to study and then have to do it and then have to like work at the same time while I'm studying.
Yeah.
So I'm literally on my phone just looking up stupid shit studying on that and then having to get that. And then my last week I actually failed. That last week I failed that test.
Oh,
so then a day before or 2 days before we left, I had to take it again.
Which one was it?
It was fucking math.
Oh.
I suck ass at math. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get off my show. No, so and it's crazy because that's like a final act of a drama. Like you're knocking them out, boom, 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 and then at the last second you lose it. So like time's running down, and like you don't know.
Yeah. So but why? If let's just say like it didn't happen, like I thank the Lord it did, but like if you didn't, like would you have still done it?
Yeah, but I would only probably have done it like, let's see, because I already had the ring. I had the ring even before I started the classes.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I had that ring. Like I think a week after the Hawaii talk. No, 2 weeks after the Hawaii talk. So we were at your family's house and we got done talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
Like 2 weeks later, I went looking for a fucking ring and all that. Because I already knew. I knew that I've never been to Hawaii prior to this trip.
Uh-huh.
And you probably been like 3 or 4 times now already.
You should look at the camera more. Your head's like totally faced away.
What's wrong with that? So, damn. So, what's it called? I forgot what was wrong with this. Oh, no. I got it. So, I've never been to Hawaii prior to this. Hell, I've been stuck on California and Arizona and Nevada because of the Las Vegas trip. So I've only been stuck on this side of the world, you could say. Those 3 states. And then Mexico. So this side, the Southwest, I guess you could call it. And then when Hawaii came up, I was kind of like, you know what? I don't think I'll ever be here again, honestly. And if I am, I'm probably going to be like in my fucking 30s or 40s. Like fucking old.
Dang, that's in like 30s and 40s is not old.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. You were
Bro,
going to
you're
say...
almost 25. That's in 5 years. So you're planning to go to Hawaii in 5 years? That's what you're saying?
I don't know, man. That's old as hell. I'm just getting knocked down.
Oh my god, you are a zoomer.
So what's it? Oh my! Get out of my podcast. No, so I think going back to it, I thought I felt like it was a once in a lifetime chance, and like I knew there was a hit or miss shot. If I did do it in Hawaii, then it would have been amazing. I mean, it was hilariously amazing when we actually did it, but not doing it, I think it would have sucked because I felt like you were expecting me to do it in Hawaii.
Really?
I felt like you were expecting me, or maybe that was just me being paranoid, trying to get it
I
all.
think it was. I don't think. Okay. You say you're starting. I'm gonna tell you my side as a girl. Okay,
Okay,
like what?
alright.
Like, come on.
So then, what's it called? Getting back into it. I knew I was gonna do it in Hawaii. Like I knew, but if I would have failed, and we came back and I took the test like a week later and I passed, I probably would have did it just after I got done with my test, honestly. Like, no bullshit. I probably would have just went and did it, honestly. So, but am I happy that it worked out as it did? Yeah. I'm very happy because it all kind of culminated into this one kind of route system. You know, I went from having to knock that out to having to do this and that, and it all just worked out, and I couldn't be more happy on how it worked out.
Yeah.
Because now it's working out now. Like, I mean, 1 year almost coming up, in like 4 or 5 months. 4 months. You ready?
For what?
I'll grab a taco or something.
I love tacos.
Yeah, so and then with the 1 year coming up, honestly, a lot of people and I get a lot of flack because I get a lot of people telling me, for real, you got married? Like I got a lot of people say like, don't get married or don't do this, don't do that, and I'm like, fuck you, man. First of all, I don't even know you, and I have people I don't even know telling me this stuff. So I'm like, it's not me, because I was super excited to ask. Like, I'm super excited now talking about it. So, and it's with the person I want to be with forever, like forever. So I think it just worked out perfectly. So before we get into the girl stuff, because I know it's gonna hurt. uh, I'm just kidding. So what's your thoughts about it? Like,
So going to the question of like, if I, because I get this all of the time. Did you know he was gonna ask you?
Right.
You know, that's like a question I get all of the time. And then of course, when you're gonna have kids, like, hold on, let's go back to the first question. So.
That's fucking shit. I'm not editing that.
Please.
I know.
Okay, going to the question of like, did you know he was gonna ask you? I mean, look, you've been together with this guy for almost what? At that point, 5 years?
Yeah, before.
No, 6, because this will be our 7th, right?
Yeah, no shit.
So we are almost at the 6-year mark. Yeah. At that point. At that point, we were almost 6 years into.
Sorry, bro. I came back into frame. Sorry.
At that point, we were already almost 6 years into our, like, why are you looking at me like that?
It's called conversation dialect. Yeah, you have to go like this.
Okay. So 6 years going into our relationship, we're going to Hawaii. Like, it's just like, I don't know. When you know someone for so long, you know something's up, you know? So like, in my heart, I knew it was gonna happen. I just didn't know when it was gonna happen.
That's facts.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, I knew, like, I was going into Hawaii. As soon as I, like, my foot, like, touched Hawaii land, like, I was like, oh shit, he's gonna ask me to marry him. When the fuck is this gonna happen? And we have like all of this stuff like planned. Like we had the dinner boat,
so
we
much.
had the submarine, we just
the submarine would have been perfect.
No.
No. She said no.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh. So I was just very surprised that you asked me on the boat because I'm very shy,
no.
okay? So, like, I don't like to be around a lot of people. I don't like when people, like, put me kind of sort of, like, in front and center stage. Like, there's Yaz, look at her. She's picking her nose. I'm just like, God, my nose? Why am I doing this? Like, and I'm an overthinker, like, to the max. And you know that. Like, I'm a huge overthinker. So, it's like, I'm, like, thinking, like, as you're asking me, oh, my God, are these people watching me? Is he recording? Did he even press the record button? Like, that's all of this is in my head. And you haven't even, like, said the words, like, will you marry me? Like, you haven't even said that. But all of this stuff is, like, all in my head.
It's super funny because when we got to that point, I said it super quick. Yeah. And you said, yes. And I just stood up and went, and just hugged. I was like, bro.
You're like, okay, let's get
this. Yeah, so we were cool. We were scot-free. No one saw except for the guy recording. And then the fucking band called us out. The band lady. Shout out to her, but...
She's like, what's going on over there? Oh my god. And that's when my anxiety went to the max. But people were so nice. They were like,
really cool.
Let us take a picture of you. Oh, keep going by the sunset. And me, I was just so nervous. Yeah, no, anything. Yeah. And I was just so nervous. Sure. I was just like, no, it's fine. It's fine. Just go away.
We were running, bro.
We're fine.
Yeah.
And we went downstairs. Like, we didn't even go back upstairs until dinner. Like, oh my god, it was so...
Dinner was shit.
Really? You think so?
Yeah, I had
Oh, you had the prime rib.
I had the prime rib. That shit was ass. It was nice watching you eat.
You've had better.
I've had better. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, the crew of the Love Boat who is watching this.
Y'all are amazing.
Comment, but I hope that didn't record. Oh, it recorded me.
And so I don't know. So to my answer to your question is yes, I knew that you were gonna ask me. I just didn't know when. And
that works out for me because scared the living shit out of me.
Yeah, you can tell.
Yeah, that shit was. Oof.
Why were you scared though? Were you scared because oh shit, I'm gonna marry this person, or oh shit, like I'm actually doing this? Like, what made you?
Two things.
As a man, like what?
Let me give you the man.
You? Yeah.
Let me give you the man spot. I threw the ring down. I said, "Marry me." That's it. I wish it was that easy, guys. No, when it came to my perspective of like within the hour of it happening, I knew. I knew she was gonna say yes. Like I knew. Like I don't know. I couldn't see her being like no, and then we have to go home.
Like get that ring out of your no, and it falls into the ocean.
and then we had to come home
Together.
We lived together. Now we had to fight over the dog.
Nah, you know.
Oh, perfect. That was easy. Fight. Shout out to you, Monty. So in my eyes, I knew she was gonna say yes. I was waiting for her to kind of like. If it was a no, if there was a small percent chance of a no, I don't think she would have said no. I think she would have been like, "Can we talk about this?" Like, I think she would have said something like that. But I knew it wasn't gonna happen. So I think I wasn't scared to the fact that she was gonna say no. I think I was just scared because of like, I had to do it. You know what I mean? Like it's like ripping a Band-Aid off.
Yeah.
Very expensive Band-Aid.
What if I had said yes, but then like later that night I would have been like, "Look, we gotta talk."
Oh. This would be a solo podcast. No, I mean, if it came to that, if there was something really in our way blocking it, like blocking our future and everything, like you wanted to focus on school by yourself more and all that, because that almost has happened.
Yeah.
You know, and we got through that. But if essentially that came up again, I think that would probably been the only time where I would have been like, okay, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. But I think us just saying yes, going through it. I mean, originally, we weren't even gonna have a wedding.
I know.
Yeah, we were just gonna go fucking Vegas,
I know.
shoot some craps.
Yeah.
It was just gonna be a small thing. We really weren't gonna do anything. So it all just.
It worked out though.
Yeah, because then I got a lot of I got my job, my career, based on the same timeline. Because after all those events, like a month later, I ended up going. A month later, that was weird. A month later, I ended up going to the job fair and getting my new career, which I've been with almost a year and 2 days now, actually. So, and frankly, it all just worked. I don't even. It's super weird explaining people I forgot what I called it. I called it something at work.
The timeline?
No, the 1 mile. I called it like the 1 mile run. Or my run, I called it something fucking clever. It was super hilarious because it all from April to December of last year was just boom, 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 like set up, fucking set up. It worked out perfectly. So I'm happy it worked out. So getting into it, what's your favorite Transformer?
Cliche and say Bumblebee.
Dude, if you say Bumblebee, get out. Have we watched Transformers together?
I don't think so.
We didn't watch Transformers.
I remember Rosie was like huge on Transformers. Like
Shout
she
out
was
to you.
like Bambino was hella Bumblebee. Like he was Team
Really?
Bumblebee, 100%. Yeah, and then Rosie was Optimus Prime, 100%.
You guys are cheesy as hell, yo. Oh, but you guys know the movies.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I don't know if they know about like comics or
the
Legos,
the outer lore.
Yeah, I don't know if they know about it.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, I don't. Like, I personally don't. The only reason why I would know about it is because of you.
Facts. Let's get into something you do know. Though.
Okay. Who's your favorite Harry Potter character?
Oh, that's easy.
Let's get erotic.
Hagrid. Let's go. You said erotic. I said Hagrid. Nah, okay, so Harry Potter's tricky for me. Harry Potter's tricky for me only because,
Have you ever read the books?
No, fuck no.
They're different.
Really?
Yeah.
Like...
Not, like, heavily different, but, like, there's just small little...
Like, do they bang?
Details. I mean... You have to read the book. It's like 50 Shades of Grey, I can't tell you.
What?
I'm just kidding.
If Hagrid's there, I'm there.
It's not that erotic.
He's like, you're Harry.
Okay, let's go easier. What's your favorite Harry Potter movie?
Okay, so that's what I was going to get into. I've only seen 3 of them.
No.
Chamber of Secrets, The Philosopher's Stone, my outer lore, The Sorcerer's Stone, Chamber of Secrets, and Order of the Phoenix.
No.
And the Half-Blood Crypt.
You've seen Prisoner of Azkaban. You've seen Goblet of Fire.
Oh, okay, Goblet of Fire. Yeah, yeah. I seen Deadly Howls Part 2.
Deathly Hallows.
I've never seen.
Deadly Howls.
Okay. Damn, we're really gonna do this.
I'm sorry, nerd over here.
Yeah, so I've only seen Part 2. I didn't see. Nah, let me make this easier because we're both gonna agree on this shit. What's your favorite Pirates of the Caribbean? At World's End.
World's End, 100%.
Alright, that was super easy.
Do you like any of the new Pirates of the Caribbean?
No, fuck no.
Really?
No, you know what? The one that recently came out.
The older one?
No.
Or the newest one?
Yes. Dead Man Tell No Tale. Is that what it's called?
Is that the newest one?
Yeah.
Oh.
That one's sick.
Why?
Damn. Fucking producer.
I would say that's... Oh, really? Producer? That's fine.
No, you're acting like the producer.
No. Oh,
like, why didn't I like it? Goddamn. Or
no,
why did I like it?
Like, why, though? Like, why? Of the new series, I guess you could say. Of the 3 new episodes. Of the 3 new movies. Like, why that one?
Stranger's Tide was pretty bad. No Orlando, no Grijalva.
Yeah. I think I like the newest one because of Keira Knightley and Orlando Bloom.
I just like...
Spoilers! At the end of the movie.
I do fuck with At World's End, though.
Oh, yeah.
That one's,
100%.
like, the best one.
That one's
Yeah.
hands down the
That one's
best.
pretty dope.
Okay, what about The Mummy?
The first one.
Yeah?
I've
Really?
barely seen the second one.
What?
Yeah.
The second one's just as good.
Really?
The newer series is
Is
not...
that Brendan Fraser?
Brendan Fraser's in all of them.
I thought we were talking about Tom Cruise's. I'm just
Oh,
kidding.
no.
That one's ass. That one's really
That's not
bad.
even, like, related, right?
No, it's just like a
Its
reboot.
own.
Yeah, it's a reboot of it, but it failed.
Is it, though?
Well, yeah, because it tried to be its own thing, but it's still kind of sticking to the idea of the mummy and all that, but it kind of... Yeah, because it was supposed to be the start of
The series again?
No, the Monsterverse. So
he said no.
no, fuck no. Okay, so the problem with cinema, and I'm a big cinema head, so I'm about to get into it. The problem with cinema is Marvel kind of set up the MCU, and so now every motherfucking like production company wants their own CU. So cinematic universe. If you don't know, cinematic universe. So you got the DCEU, which is a burning ship right now. Then you got, of course, the MCU. Then you got Godzilla's. I think that's considered the MonsterVerse because they have the kaiju's and shit, which is super dope. I'm with that. And then I think it's Lionsgate that did the Mummy, not your Mummy, Tom Cruise's Mummy.
Mm-hmm.
And they wanted their own MonsterVerse with MGM monsters, so like Dracula, the werewolf, and like Frankenstein. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But that Mummy was supposed to be the start of it, and then it just burned to the fucking ground, like dead ass. Look it up, it's crazy. So everyone wants their own like universe. So I didn't think that's part of the problem because now we get a lot of movies that kind of tie in together. Because back then it was rare. It was rare as fuck to have like an end credit scene.
Yeah.
Like nowadays, where the fuck are y'all going? There might be an end credit scene, especially because Marvel brought that shit back. But back then, shit, like you wouldn't know there was an end credit until the fucking credits on the DVD finished, and you were like half asleep, and you kind of woke up, and this fucking scene you never seen before in this movie is playing. You're like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah, like the Disney princesses.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Do they have a universe?
I mean, yeah.
They're all part of the Disney.
They're all on their own, but they're a princess universe, I guess.
What's the lore with that? I'm just kidding.
They all steal each other's men at the end of the day.
Oh, perfect. Have you actually
And
seen?
then they turn into zombies.
Have you actually read the folklore of some of those Disney princesses?
Like of Snow White.
Yeah.
I read the one of Snow White, but I've never read any of the other ones, which is weird because of all of the Disney princesses, like I like Snow White, but she's I think my least. No, that's not true because the new Disney princesses are kind of. But of like the OG princesses, like
Yeah.
Snow White, Sleeping Beauty.
They're not the
Ariel.
same.
Snow White and Sleeping Beauty?
They're not the same.
No.
Why the fuck did I thought they were the same the whole time.
Well, I mean, Snow White falls asleep, but
Yeah.
she's not like she's
Someone's asleep.
Aurora.
Is that her name?
Mm-hmm. Aurora.
Sleeping Beauty?
Uh-huh. That's her real name. Aurora.
Like a Borealis?
Yeah.
Huh. No shit. I always thought. So, oh my god. You know what? You know what fucked that for me? Is Shrek. Because now I used to think Sleeping Beauty was Cinderella. I don't know why. I don't know why.
No, Shrek does it correctly.
But Shrek is just a masterpiece at its core.
100%. Speaking of, which one's your favorite?
Second one. A lot of people say the first one.
I mean, I like the second one the most too.
I love the second one. No, the second. I think the first one they worked with the cards they had. Like we can only have so many characters, and this is our first big DreamWorks like 3D movie. Yeah. Like
was it in 3D?
Or animated, not 3D, like animation wise, like CG or what would you call it? I wouldn't call it CGI.
I mean,
it's like
animated.
no, it's not. It's not like like animation, like fucking how
the type of animation.
Yeah, because Toy Story is Pixar's baby, so when Pixar first came up
this is DreamWorks baby.
Yeah. So and at the time, DreamWorks or Disney lost what's his name and went to DreamWorks, and he's like, "Fuck that, we're gonna make our own 3D movie or animation kids movie. It's gonna be badass." And it ended up being Shrek, and it ended up fucking like success like a motherfucker. And so then when they got into the second one, it kind of was like, fuck it, we could just like let's just do as much characters and like let's get into the lore, like let's dive in. So that first one was like a stepping stone. They played it safe as hell by not introducing a lot of main characters. Like there's like really not a lot of main cast. And even with Pinocchio and all them, they don't even talk that much in the first one. Like they barely but in the second one they're so like characteristically you could see them and all that. So I think they played it safe with the first track, but when they got into the second one they just got fucking weird with it, which is always good, which is a good thing, because that could happen here. Like, I could get super step on eggshells and not really talk about it a lot, but then if I see what people want, the people want blood, give them blood. You know what I mean? No. One of us.
No zombies, no sharks, no.
Okay, so apocalypse wise.
Fuck no.
I hate you, bro.
And me, bro. I am not living through that.
Whack. All my people out there, if a zombie apocalypse happening, we're taking names, bro. I got a lot of anger to take out of. I can take it out on a corpse, bro.
That's more of like, on a corpse. Gotcha. I was like, that's more like purging.
No.
You're purging, bro.
I think I got my movies mixed up. No, like I'm saying, like, I don't know. I mean, there's got to be a rush to survive. Like,
oh, okay.
Yeah, like, so you know what I mean?
Survival.
Yeah. I'm not out here just...
You find that as a rush, though? I don't know. I think it's just... this has always been me. I don't know why, but I love scary movies. Like, I just like scary movies. I like to be scared. But if it were to really happen
that's
to me,
gonna be scary. But that's the rush. That's the thrill. You gotta...
Yeah. It's a huge rush. Like, more than, like, rush.
I would...
It's a huge rush. And
I just kind of snapped with you. My thing about it is I wouldn't jump out. Okay, and we talked about this at work the other day. I would not jump out of a fucking, like, would you go skydiving?
Like on purpose?
What the fuck?
Or like from my own will. Like,
like you're going. There's a difference between being a hostage and skydiving.
Well, we were talking about like scary movies.
Yeah, I know. It's called a ball roll. You gotta go into other topics and bring it back.
Would I go skydiving willingly?
I hope willingly, because I'm not taking you up there. Me out of the question.
Like, it's a no. I don't know. Like, is it on my bucket list? No.
Yeah.
Do I think about it every single day and night? Like, fuck, I should have went skydiving today? No. Like, but would I do it? Depends. If I was double dog dare to?
What?
Maybe.
But what is, like, the 1960s court, like, double dog dare?
I double dog dare you. Then, yeah, I'll do it.
No. Fuck no. We were just talking about this because my boy, shout out to him, Seals. He got invited to go skydiving. And he looked at me like if I was gonna fucking go with him, and I said, fuck you. I was like, I'm not going, bro. I would not go. But I would fight in a zombie apocalypse. I would, like, that shit would be my shit. Bro, we could dress up on some Mad Max shit. Like, I'm not saying kill people. Like, I'm doing my own thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm taking these guys down. Maybe start a small civilization.
Okay, so a question then. If you were in, let's say, that zombie apocalypse scene, like, would you be the person to just, like, fuck shit up? Like, just go ham on people? Or would you, like, try to save the world and find a cure?
Oh, I'm not saving the world, man. I'm doing my thing. What the fuck do I look like, Batman?
You wouldn't, like, try to find a cure?
You want me to have an underground base, like fucking I Am Legend, and just trying test cures on people?
I don't know.
I don't even know chemistry, bro. You asking the wrong dude.
But, like, what if you found someone who did? Like,
then I guess I'll defend them, and you better name it like the G cure or something. This is good. You better name it
like G-Force?
Sage cure?
Like G-Force?
Yeah,
the
sure.
Hamsters?
Okay. They're gerbils. This is G-Force. Not called H-Force.
Oh my god.
No, but what's it called? Yeah, zombie apocalypse. I don't know. Like, okay, so I would defend the scientist, like, if he had an idea. Okay. But I think right before he, like he has to put into a machine that'll shoot it in the air and kind of, like, you know, cleanse the air. I think I'm going to shoot him in the head and take it and do it. And then people were like, oh, he did it.
You're one of those.
Yeah, take credit. I saw that in Coco. So, anywho, yeah, he took credit for that guy's song. He became a success. So, anyway, moving on. Favorite Disney princess? Ooh. Ariel. I already know you.
Is
it? You don't know mine.
Yes, I do. Snow White. You like Snow White.
Wrong.
Belle?
Wrong.
Snow White, Belle, Sleeping Beauty?
God damn, there's like more than those ones.
Fiona? Tiana?
No. I was about to say something. Never mind.
Elsa? Bro, what? What do you mean? I really thought it was
Rapunzel.
Oh
Tangled.
my god, yes, you're right.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
For those,
why were those princesses on my mind? We always talk about this.
Yeah, I always talk. For some of you who don't know, Tangled. Wow. I don't know why, but Tangled is literally my favorite. Disney Pixar or just Disney? No, she's Disney, huh? Don't say they're the same thing because that's gonna start a whole nother topic.
When I think of Rapunzel, though, I'm so 90s. I don't think of Tangled. I think of Tangled. I think of the Barbie Rapunzel. Like, that's my Rapunzel.
I've never seen those.
Barbie. You've never seen the Barbie movies?
No.
You know, like
when the fuck
meme?
do I have time?
No, you know, like that meme when they're all in the pool and she like swims. And she goes, "You want to play mermaids with me?"
No.
That's how it is. You want to go watch Barbie movies with me?
So speaking of mermaids, actually, I heard a legend.
What?
Of a powerful mermaid.
Yeah.
Named Tornado Girl.
You know her?
Oh my god.
Wait, how do you know her?
I read about her.
You read about her?
Yeah, a lot of people.
Wait. People know about her?
People know.
Shit. No. Never heard of her.
But why? No, what's it called? Getting back into it. Yeah, Tangled is my favorite. Yeah, weirdly enough. I don't know. I just love Tangled. I don't know why. It always got me. The horse kills me every fucking scene. Fucking hilarious. Especially in the bar. He like shifts everyone over and comes in. It's so stupid.
I can't believe that's like the only Disney princess.
I don't know why. I really
fascinates
fucking
you.
Yeah.
Really?
I think when it came out, like it looked fucking great. Cause I mean, all like Disney fucking movies look great when they come out. But nowadays, Disney Plus is kind of butchering that. But when it came out, like it was, I don't know where I watched it. I watched it millions of fucking times. I'm trying to think of where I watched it. Had to have been like at a fucking school or office or something.
Really?
Like,
not like DVD at home? No,
we didn't own that shit.
How embarrassing.
Facts. Getting off topic here. No, we had a VHS thing. We had a VHS thing, and we had like a suitcase filled with VHS movies, and we had the Titanic in a fucking dual box.
Yeah, and you flip it and it's the other half of the movie.
No, it's like two fucking cassettes. One half and one half. of the fucking movie.
Oh.
That's 4 hours. You know how much tape
You know
that
what?
is?
No,
on
that
a-
was the DVD. Because when it came out on cassette,
Yeah.
it was 2 different ones.
Yeah.
But then when it came out on DVD, you have one side of the first half, and then you flip the DVD,
That's
and
crazy.
then you have it in the second half.
You know,
isn't that weird how that works?
that is fucking crazy because on PlayStation 2, Final Fantasy 7 when it first came out, it had like 4 discs. So you had to take the disc out when it told you eject this disc and put the second disc in to continue. And that's a single player game. It's just a lot.
Yeah. So going on to the CDs,
Okay.
right? Did you ever like before obviously Apple Music and stuff, and there was iTunes, like did you download music on CDs?
The plain disc? Are you
Yeah.
fucking mad? Yeah, I'm not gonna. Oh, yeah, my dad actually used to fucking burn copy hundreds of fucking movies. I don't care.
Movies.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
And music, but those are like his boner jams or whatever you call them. Summer mix.
Bone Thug.
No, just boner jams.
Bum 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 bum.
No. We're good.
That used to. I don't know what
Yazzie Bone.
CD it was. I think it was. What are those?
You're talking about
Like Now 20s or what
Ah.
are those called? Is that what it's called?
Yeah,
like Now 20, depending on the year that you were in.
Yeah.
One of the
Bone Thugs
first
was
song-
on there?
The first song, like you put in the thing, you put in the CD, and it's boom, 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 boom.
No
boom,
fucking way,
boom,
Bone
boom.
Thugs is
Yes.
on. Bullshit.
Dead. Swear to God.
She said dead. Rest in peace. So, what's it called? That's fucking funny. Have you heard the Mariah Carey? Or the
Christmas album?
the Kids Bop. Have you heard that?
Yeah, 100%.
No, but have you heard the Mariah Carey one? What song?
I mean, she was in a couple of Kids Bop CDs.
What fucking song is it? It's the.
Do-do-do.
No, not that one. You're gonna make me lose the fucking. Oh, we belong together.
That's
there you
exactly
go.
what
All right. But have you heard the kids sing it?
We belong together. No.
Oh my lord!
Awful?
I can pull it up right now. if you
No,
want.
please don't.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I feel bad for this little girl because she had to try and hit the high pitch at the end, and she's like, yeah, and she's going, and the girl goes, and they kept it on track.
Oh, that's so sad.
They kept it.
That's sad.
That's fucked up. But that's very fucking funny. I don't know why they kept it though. Oh, it's all your phone.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but shit.
Wow. Speaking of 90s, like, what was your, like...
Look at you, a little translation. Okay.
What
Transition.
Speaking of 90s, what was your, like, go-to snack when you were a kid?
That's a good fucking question. What was my snack? What was my snack? I feel
Like,
if
when
I
you
could-
got home from school, you're like, oh, I'm craving this. Like, I want this.
Ah, nah.
What? I mean, nah.
She's gonna get broken sad.
That's fine.
Fuck. What would I call my favorite snack? I don't know. What was yours? Cheetos?
I mean, Cheetos has always been my favorite
Oh.
snack. Till the day I die. Like, I better have a bag of the extra, extra, extra hot Cheetos cremated with me. Anyways.
I'm gonna put Cheetos on your grave instead of flowers.
I think, like, ice cream 100% has always just
Really?
been like, oh yeah, like I don't like, I don't like chocolate, so I don't like Hershey's.
I know. I thought of it.
What?
Now go on.
Oh, of yours.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I want
so
you
like
to.
every time we would come home from school,
Yeah.
the Swans truck. I think they still have it. The
Swans?
truck. Yeah.
Is that what
Swans.
gives the old people their food?
Yeah. Well, no. Listen. They had I'm pretty sure they still do. They have ice cream, but in the cup. You can get them at Walmart now.
Yeah.
But like they're in a cup.
Oh,
But
I know
they
a fucking.
They
you're-
had
yeah.
a birthday confetti, like flavored ice cream.
Hmm.
My dad would get that for us all of the time. I would come home, eat one. My dad would see me eat one and be like, "Okay, only one. Like that's it. No more. Mom's gonna get mad." I'm like, "Okay." But then my dad would always like take a nap, right? Like he just loved to nap. So
Mhm.
every time he would take a nap, I'd go into the freezer, grab another one, and I would just keep
Yo!
going and going, right? And then like whenever I heard like my dad, he'd be like, "Meanie, what are you doing? Why are you in the freezer again?" Da, da, da. Like he knew that I was doing this,
Yeah.
So I would always just say something stupid like, "Oh, I'm just getting some water," or like, "Oh, I'm just getting some carrots," and then he'd be like, "Why are you opening the freezer then?" I was like, "Oh, I thought there would be some like frozen fruit or something." Like I would just make something up. Like,
What's it called?
man, I was a liar back then.
Yo,
Like big liar.
come get your daughter. What's it called? No, I thought of it. I don't know why your ice cream made me think of it because it has nothing remotely to do with ice cream. It's fucking top ramen.
Really?
Oh no! Oh yeah, I fucking love top ramen. Shit, I would eat top ramen dry.
Like, oh, so in the package. Not
Yeah,
the
I'd
cup.
fucking break it, open it, and then eat it like that. Or sometimes
Ooh.
I'd cook it.
We used to do that at school.
Well,
like,
when I was younger, I had to have my mom cook it, and then she showed me
what was your favorite flavor?
chicken. To this day, chicken.
Yeah.
Beef is good. I recently had beef, and I was kind of like, I was pissed.
Yeah. Did you ever eat like the carrots or like in the ramen?
Oh no, not cup of noodle.
Oh yeah.
I'm talking my.
That ramen doesn't have it.
Yeah,
Huh?
nah. I don't. I never liked cup of noodle.
Really?
My brother Frank, it's
I only love cup of noodle. I do not like the other one. It's like it tastes different. Like this can be a huge debate. Like it tastes different.
Not much of a debate. She's right. It does taste different.
Yeah, 100%. Like cup of noodle and like the ramen in the package different.
But it's
100%.
not. It's not even that. It's like the Nestle brands, the Maruchan, and then the Nestle brands.
Oh yeah. No,
they
that's
both taste.
different
Yeah,
in
they
general.
both taste
But,
different
like,
in general too.
The Maruchan comes in the cup and in the package. Those taste different still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Cause one time my mom, or I think I fucked up. Someone fucked up, and we got the Nestle. I don't know what they're actually called, so fuck off.
No, I think they are.
Nestle.
I don't know.
Okay. I don't know why I'm doing this. In my
But the cheaper brand.
yeah. Well, they're both cheap. I mean, shit. They're both.
But I think Maruchan is like the name brand.
Shout out Maruchan.
You know, like with medications, there's like Tylenol and then
yeah.
there's acetaminophen. Like it's like that.
I don't even know what that is.
Tylenol.
Oh, okay.
It's the same, just one's brand name, one's generic.
So I think what's it called? So we bought the Nestle brand, and I would not eat them, and they're the same square orange chicken package, but they're a different design, of course, because they're different companies. But I didn't fucking like it. The chicken seasoning tasted super weird. It tasted like dry. It was weird. And then we get Maruchan, and everything was fine. And then I also liked my mother's shells.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she always.
But your mom made shells different than how we grew up with shells. Like when we grew up with shells,
You guys ate it
if
like
people
soup.
don't know, yeah,
Yeah.
it's sopa. Sopa, the shells though, we never called them shells. We called them sopa.
No, my mom always used to call them shells. She used, yeah, because she would leave it a little bit juice, and then put cheese
Just
like
to
a
where it's
motherfucker.
in
Yeah.
the shell. That's
Yeah.
where the juice would be.
Mhm.
For us, no, it was literally soup.
Yeah, my mother's is like a little bit of juice, but the shells are soft, and then fucking cheese on top. Oh,
Right. Yeah.
it's fucking.
I think
gas.
you are literally the only person I've ever met eat it like that.
I love it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's good. It's really good.
Shout out, mom.
Yeah, it's still really good. But
No, it's my bet. Yeah, it's it's my favorite. What's your favorite dinner dish? Enchiladas.
100%.
Yeah, I already know.
Yeah, but since I've met you,
And this is.
roast is always.
Oh my.
You
yeah.
just make bomb roast. Like, I mean, everyone makes it like that too, but I don't know, something different when.
That's right.
Do
Because I put love in it.
Do you know when it's like your bag of chips versus somebody else's bag of chips? Like
Yeah.
their bag of chips, even though it's the same chip,
Mm.
theirs just tastes better.
No, I feel that.
That's how it is with your roast. Like
It's
yours
kinda
just
nice.
tastes better than.
It's a season like a motherfucker. Excuse me.
Maybe, I don't know, but it's the same thing. Like, and then also I eat it in like a soup style compared to you, where you'll eat it in like taco style or like.
Oh yeah, like.
Which you can later, but
Mhm.
I just prefer it like with juice and carrots
still wanna
and
make
rice, and, like albondigas, but with roast.
Your meatballs are good.
Yeah.
I love your meatballs. Excuse you. I love your meatballs. They're really good. Yeah.
What's your favorite dinner dish? Like before me, and then.
Oh, spaghetti.
Mm.
Yeah, my mother's spaghetti. My mom's spaghetti.
Amazing.
for all you
Mom's
for all
ahead.
you Slim Shady fans out there, my mom's spaghetti is actually my favorite. It's nothing special. It's just normal meat sauce and ground beef and just.
She doesn't use meat sauce.
Does
Does she?
No, she does.
Does she? Because I remember when I got meat sauce.
I think we accidentally used the 4 cheese.
No, because remember when I was first making spaghetti? You know how I make it with the sausage? Like,
Oh, the
and I
Italian
got,
sausage is good too.
yeah, when I
Yeah.
do it with the meat sauce, though, you were like, meat sauce? Don't you just get marinara? Like regular marinara?
No, she uses meat
Does she?
sauce.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, maybe. What the hell?
I don't know. Maybe she does.
Maybe I was just being weird that day.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
maybe.
That was how we were playing.
But what about with me? What's your favorite meal that I make?
That you make.
Mhm.
It had to be a two-way tie between your meatballs and your pork chops.
knew it.
I love your fucking pork chops, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
It's that air fryer. Thanks, guys.
Okay, well, tell everyone we use air fryer. I'm just kidding. No,
No,
that thing is a
bro,
lifesaver.
do not.
The Dino Nuggets taste perfection.
Yeah, it's like the best thing ever. Like you're sleeping on it if you don't have an air fryer. Like
I
you're
know.
sleeping on it.
You
literally.
want to know the crazy thing? I think we've only used like 50% of our wedding gifts,
Really? I think we've used them all.
except for the plates.
Well, it's because we have tons of plates.
We have a shit ton of plates. Shout out to you guys. Getting back into it. Now, yeah, with all the fucking what's it called, wedding gifts. Man, remember we did that live stream on Facebook, opening everything? I don't even think we saved that. Shit's just lost to time.
Yeah, people screenshotted a lot of it though.
Oh, that's good. The shitty camera, fucking. Oh well. Well, I guess that's gonna be all the time we got today. I want to thank my special guest, my wife Yasmin.
Thanks for having me. It was fun. It was a lot of talking, which was fun.
It's always fun with a lot of talking. If you guys like the podcast, please like and share, subscribe, the usual stuff. And if anybody is interested on being a guest, or if I have any ideas of who's gonna be my next guest, I think I'll post about it, because I really didn't want to post about this. I kind of just did this out of the blue, just to, I don't know, just to jump in, I guess, you know. But
for you. As you should, King.
oh, okay. But that's gonna be it for today. Thank you guys so much for listening, watching, I guess. No, listening. And I will catch you guys next time. Thank you.
Bye.